This is a picture I took a year ago of this board
Hell
before any of these collaborations came to be. So, yeah.
But we do know about one collab you got, man, because like Buddy dropped a song the other day and it again stopped the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? You got your project with NF coming up. How did that collaboration come about?
Oh, well, the rapper Futuristic, who's my homie, he linked us together, and because I think, I don't know, NF and I, we kind of like through other fans, we had been tweeting at each other, not directly, but people would ask like, hey, would you collab with NF? Would you collab with Hopsin? We're like, yeah, stuff like that. And then Futuristic had connected us. And then him and I just became cool, and I think we originally got connected in like we were texting each other like in 2018. I don't know if it was 2017 or 18, but then we had talked for a while, and then he hit me up 2019, and he was like, "Yo, let's do a collab, man." And I was like, "Cool, let's do it." He's like, "I'm gonna send you some beats." So he sent me a few beats, and then I was like, "I like this one better." And then he was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna touch it up a bit, then I'm gonna send you a version with my verse on it." And I was like, all right. And I think he was on tour at that time. This was like late 2019. And then he was like, yo, we put a verse to it. I'm trying to shoot a video ASAP. He was trying to like right away. He was trying to shoot a video. He was not playing any games. We did this song, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later, we did the music video. So let me tell you about the
So this shit been in the back burner for years?
For a year. Since I think November 2019.
Y'all kept this shit quiet that fucking long.
Yeah, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good video.
Bruh.
It's a good song
too, dog. Cause I feel like both of y'all have taken y'all sabbaticals from fucking hip hop for a minute, man. So the timing of that shit is fucking perfect.
I know. Yeah, it's working out. Yeah, so
and it's a dope ass record.
It's definitely a song that you would think NF and Hopsin would do. It's like it works so well together. Like when I heard it, I'm like, damn, dude, this is crazy. Like I'm so hyped that we did this, and it's definitely one of my favorite songs I've been a part of.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Yes, I did. It was actually fucked up. So it was NF's idea. He was like, yo, man, you should be like buried in the snow. I've never been buried in the snow before. Like I've laid on top of snow. I've never been buried in the snow. And then, I'm like, okay, whatever, that's fine, because I'm wearing gloves and a jacket. And then he's like, and you should put the snow on your face. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, that'll be sick. And then like when I'm walking up, like I uncovered the snow off your face. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? This is cold as fuck out here, man. We're already freezing. I'm like, you want me? I was like, you didn't have to get in no snow. How come you didn't get buried in the snow? Why don't you bury yourself in the snow and I'll get the snow off your face? He's like, nah, man, because we already doing your part right now, so it'll be good. Let me tell you something. I was gonna fuck him up. He had me in the snow, the whole camera crew, and they're like, yeah, get in the snow. Great idea. That'd be awesome. Hopsin in the snow and he finds you. So I get in the snow. And then I'm in the snow. My whole body's in there. My head's out. NF gets a big thing of snow and he throws it on top of my face and when he threw this snow on my face, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. I never have. I'm from California. I don't deal with snow at all. This man threw snow on my face. This shit put me in a shock, and I started shaking because it was so cold, and I couldn't take it. I was like, fuck this, and I got up real quick. I was like, I can't do this. And he was like, oh, man, what happened? I was like, dude, the snow is so cold, it's freezing the nerves in my face, which is putting my body in a shock, and I can't take it. And he's like, come on, can you just do it? We just need like 3 seconds of it, just 3 seconds. I was like, man, I don't know about this, guys. So I'm in there, I bury myself again, and then I'm like, yo, he put the snow back on again. And then when he put the snow back on, the camera guys, they're not even rolling. So I told him, I said, look, I'm going to do 3 seconds, 4 max. and I'm getting the snow off my face. He's like, all right, man, put the snow on. And then now, this is how long it took, okay? This is what made me mad on the set. They put the snow on. Snow is on the face now. And they walk away. And the camera guys are going, all right, guys, let's get in a position. All right, camera set. All right, camera rolling. And I'm like, cut. You're taking too long. You're taking too long. Camera rolling before the snow goes on my face. Camera record before the snow is on my face. So when the snow is on my face and then NF walks away and then he comes back, we press play right there. Don't hit me with the camera rolling, camera set, none of that. Get that shit set before this snow goes on my face because this shit is cold as fuck. Cold as fuck. All right? So I had to tell him that. We start rolling. And we hit rolling, okay? Before the snow goes on, and then we do it. And then that's how we did it. I did about maybe four takes. 4 takes, and then you know, they're behind the camera still like, yo, man, that looks fucking great. That looks awesome, man. Can you do it again? And I'm like, man, you guys don't understand how much I'm dying. I was like, I'm dying more than you guys right now because you guys not getting your faces frozen. I'm already cold just like you guys. Now my face is freezing on top of that. And you guys don't understand what I'm going through. And they're like, come on, man. Dude, it's going to look so sick, man. Come on. One more time. And these motherfuckers say it one more time, like 10 more times. Dude, we got so many takes of that snow on my face. I was fucked up. I was salty. That part, just that scene, fucked me up. If you guys never had snow on your face, I know this sounds like some type of fucking gay, cryptic fucking thing. No, I'm talking about actual snow. If you never, I hope you never get snow on your face. Because when you get a lot of snow on your face, that shit is fucked up. It does things to your body that you didn't think would happen. Put a lot of snow on your face. Next time you're in snow, just get a lot of it and put your face in that shit. You're going to be fucked up. It throws your body out of whack. You're going to start shaking. It's weird, especially if you're buried in it. So yeah, that was that experience.
I wanted to ask about, do you have like a song that came out within the last year, I think, with NF? And
it was in, I think, this year in March.
Right,
yeah.
And that song's huge, and you guys seem like there's some sort of a similar thread there where you guys are both like ridiculously talented rappers, extremely popular, but then both seem to kind of be like on the outskirts of like the mainstream rap conversation. What's your relationship to him, or how did that song end up happening?
Me and NF are really cool. We're really cool homies. We got introduced by one of our mutual rapper homies named Futuristic, and yeah, him and I kind of got similar styles, you know what I'm saying? We got similar vibes in our music, and we just knew that it would cross paths well. So NF, we've been talking for like a couple years before we actually did the collab, and I think it was late 2019. He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, we should work on something soon," and I was like, "I'm down." And he said he's gonna send me some beats, so he sent me a couple beats. I chose the beat that I liked the most, which was the one that we rapped to, and then we were originally supposed to put the song out in 2019 because that's when we shot the video, we recorded the song.
Oh wow!
Way back then, but yeah, we always talk. We vibe really well. So the song was just like effortless. We weren't in the same studio recording, but it was just a frequency that we both picked up on, and we just did what we do, and I think the song came out well.
Right. Yeah, he's kind of fascinating because he's like had just such huge records, but then doesn't really like, he's never even like done, like when I searched his name in an interview, he's never done like any of the typical interviews that you would ever think of for a rapper, which is kind of true for you. You've done like, you did Vlad, Jumper, like, but like, I don't know, the fact that he's sort of like, I'm just kind of fascinated about what his perspective on that would be.
He's kind of, like he's got that vibe too, where he's like ducked off in his own little world,
right?
So he likes to be low key, he's not the guy who wants to be out there like, look at me, I'm the coolest guy in the room, look what I'm wearing. He likes to make music, I can tell, but but he's a human. He enjoys being a human, and that's what I picked up from being around him. He likes to be human, and yeah, I you know, I don't know his whole full story about why he hasn't done this interview or that interview,
right?
But I just, he's a regular guy though.
When you look at somebody like him though, who is like mega lyrical and talented in that regard, but then he also has had big ass radio hits.
Yeah.
Do you still hold out some degree of like, I'm gonna do that, and it feels like that is like really hard to pull off without like a label, like mainstream label thing. Is that something you ever even think about as an aspiration?
I've thought about it, and I've made failed attempts at it in the past. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of artists have thought about it, but yeah, I definitely have, and that's not for me. It's not that I can't. Like I'm talented in the areas that I work on my craft in, and I believe that the areas that I work on my craft in are not necessarily something that would appeal to the mainstream media. I don't believe in hit songs and songs that are, I just believe in preference. You know what I'm saying?